Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill today, Spencer Strider.
Yeah, Boog, he got the win last time out, worked deep into the ball game and scattered a couple of hits. You can expect him today to try to match that performance of his last time out.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig.
The third baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees, coming off an incredible hitting performance yesterday. Into the outfield, base hit. Here comes Gehrig. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 50. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. That one is absolutely belted. Harris ranges back, and that ball is out of here. He rockets one to right, his 59th home run of the season. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Ripped into left center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
And a base hit. Ozuna fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 4-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. On a line, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Ken Griffey Jr. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Spencer Strider is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Colin McHugh. He last pitched 2 days ago. So up next, Jorge Posada.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one ripped. Harris makes the grab, and there's one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Lou Gehrig.
Oh, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. I mean, a member of the 3,000 hit club. Just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
At the plate, Lou Gehrig. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And up next for New York, Don Mattingly. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field, pretty well struck, and out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a couple more. It's 10-0.
With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Next to hit, number 50. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Tag. Ow! Darno, great throw.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Right down the chute, and it's 0-2. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. And the 0-2. And a base hit into right. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's going to be Reggie Jackson. Swung on, belted. Harris ranges back. Back some more. Gone! That'll fire up the dugout. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 12-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Dylan Lee.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Singled and scored his first time. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
That one ripped right center field. And it is gone. A 2-run homer, his 2nd home run of the game. It's 14-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this one. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 16-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Lucas Litke gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously. Regardless of the score.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. And a rope into center field, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, the first baseman, John.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Gehrig around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And next for New York, number 50. Down the left field line, base hit. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they tack on 3. It's 20-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Kirby Yates. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two outs, nobody on. Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pilar settles under this one, and that is that. But not before they erupt for a huge inning here. On to the bottom of the first. The Yankees lead it 20-0. Back here in Atlanta, and on the hill, Randy Johnson. Singing, the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ozzie Albies in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Now snap throw to first. Harris back in standing. Harris aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Austin Riley. Swings through that one. 0-1. At the belt and fires. And there's a ball.
Ball. 1-1.
And downstairs. Here's a 2-2. In the air, center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Marcell Ozuna.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Strike 2. And a pitch. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Jeter settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. So one hit is all they get. End of the first from Truist Park. The Yankees lead it 20-0. Back at Truist Park, top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a pitch. Hit hard, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And up next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. Ripped on a line. And it's caught for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's a big power threat. Jorge Posada.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
0-1. Posada with a swing and a drive deep to left. That's got a chance. And out of here. An absolute blast to left. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 22-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Base is empty, 1 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one lifted to left. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Base knock center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Ohtani around second, headed for third. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So the batting order turns over. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on. And the lead continues to grow.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
And here is Don Mattingly. That smash towards center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, digging in, Marcell Ozuna.
The left field. Ozuna.
Johnson back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting 6.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Tapped softly on the ground. Boots it.
That is 10. The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
One note on Travis d'Arnaud, he was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Popped up left side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And a strike in there. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Now at the plate, number 50.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 24-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swings here and blasts one left field. This one's got a chance, and that one's gone. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the game. It's 25-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. And that one is lifted in the air. Pilar ranging back, makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
And now, Derek Jeter. He's a guy who does it all. Well, Singy, Derek Jeter turned out to be a pretty good first-round pick by the Yankees in 1992. 6th overall. Remember, he struggled defensively in the minors, but debuted in 1995, helped lead the Yankees to a world championship in 1996. Two outs, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Yeah, and just sort of a fairy tale of a story. A kid that grew up a Yankees fan, credits that to his grandmother and sort of grooming him to be a Yankees fan, and wanted to be a Yankee. He looked up to Dave Winfield as a kid, and just so much that came together for him to have this storybook career.
There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. All muscle to center field. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 26-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now Jorge Posada.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Base knock right field. Keeps the inning alive, and now Shohei Ohtani to the plate.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Man at first, Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy has turned into a beast. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
The third baseman, number 4.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Raisel Iglesias.
Now the third baseman, Lou Gehrig. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. That was a moonshot. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 29-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 away with nobody on. John Mattingly digs in now. In for a strike. 0-1. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. That one the other way makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 29-0. Bottom of the inning, now in for the Braves, Kevin Pillar.
The center fielder.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off. Pillar, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. There's a strike.
0-2.
0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Not too often you're going to see a sub 90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. In plenty of time to first, and Albies is retired. And that will end the inning. And welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Iglesias back to work. Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The right fielder, number 12.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Well struck left field. Ozuna ranging back. Back some more. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ken Griffey Jr. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Well struck right field, and it bangs off the top of the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jorge Posada. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Shohei Ohtani. And that one hammered. Gone!
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So the lineup flips over. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's the strike. Lined, and that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Pilar puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We're midway in the 4th. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Austin Riley. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big-time power. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third. And foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses. One down.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
In the air, right side. Jackson should have this one. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. There's the strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Nick Anderson taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he deals. Ground ball, Austin Riley. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is going to go.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Tries to get back and save.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
One down. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall. Reggie chugging around third. The relay throw. The run scores all the way from first. And they extend their lead. The throw to third, and he's out trying for three. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And that is that. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, no one left. Back at Truist Park, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Orlando Arcia. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Darno swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Kicks and fires. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Back to the mound, and that chance handled in there safely.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Here's Kevin Pillar. His first at bat was a strikeout. Little chopper rolls foul. Diaz off of first with 2 away. And the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Ohtani on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jorge Posada. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Anderson back to work. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Just a single short of the cycle. These 2 offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Anderson ready to work. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Now, Lou Gehrig. Into left center for a base hit. Ohtani around second, headed for third. And that's a double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Don.
And now the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Base hit and a run in to score. Here comes Gary. He'll score as well, and the lead continues to grow.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So a man aboard, and up next for New York, number 50. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The other way. Puts it away for the out. Two on with one out. And next for New York, Reggie Jackson. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Mattingly around third. One run across. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead. The tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Now batting, the seventh.
And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Left-hand hitter waits. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. And brings it in at the wall. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
The why to kick the pitch. And the 0-2. Got Got him looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That's in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
On the ground to first. Dives for the base, not in time. He's safe.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field.
To second for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. There's a strike. Olson, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And now the count is even. There's a strike. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, A.J. Minter.
And this is his 40th. Appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Shohei.
So digging in, Shohei Ohtani.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Minter, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. 0-1 now. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Next to hit, Lou Gehrig. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen, and now two gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Don Mattingly.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I mean, come on, have a game. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Into center. Pilar makes the play, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. And here is Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The pitch. That one to first. Mattingly takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
To third. And it goes just foul.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's going to be Babe Ruth.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Ruth around third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the batter now, Derek Jeter. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Man at first, Ken Griffey Jr. the next to hit. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Back here at the ballpark, Aledmys Diaz now.
The designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
And a pitch. High in the air, out to right. Jackson hauls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Kevin Pillar next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Junior pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
All set for the start of the inning. And now Jorge Posada. And he deals. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. And that one ripped into right. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
And next for New York, Shohei Ohtani. Line drive, caught.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Base hit, left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Around second, he wants to cycle. Albies with a relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position.
Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. 0-1. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
It's a good take.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Olsen in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Bounce to the right side into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. In there, and it's 0-1. This to third. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Olsen at second. Ozuna at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, Garrett puts the tag on him, and that's the inning.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
So their crew here.